Samura laid pipe? Why am I not surprised? What's up, guys? I love Pencil here to do a breakdown / live reaction review to chapter 62 of Kagurabachi, which is known as Yori. And I'm a little bit scared. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit, teeny tiny bit scared. Mainly because I think our cast and crew, and by our cast and crew, I mainly mean the Masumi and CHIIHIRO, are making a massive mistake by going to hunt down Samura's daughter and may just be playing right into the Hishaku's hands, which is really unfortunate. But hey, you know, everybody makes mistakes one way or another. And if there's only one way to tame a mad god, then it's time to tame him. But let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. Editing me, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I didn't to have it on and keep it on me at all times. Any other fun facts? I'm assuming what's going to happen, right? Let me not even in this chapter, but overall in the arc. What I'm guessing is going to happen is the ninja crew, the Masumi, are going, and CHIIHIRO obviously, are going to find Yori, right? Or at least I'm assuming that's the daughter's name. They're going to find Yori. And then, naturally, somehow, one way or another, the Hishaku is going to track down CHIIHIRO and crew, the Masumi, and be like, hallelujah, there they are. And then CHIIHIRO and the Masumi crew are going to get back shots because CHIIHIRO cannot wield the enchanted blade, and the Masumi is not going to be able to deal with 2 top-tier sorcerers, at least the 2 that we've seen so far. Who knows, maybe more are going to pull up and help those 2, but still 2 could be there. And they're going to get back shots, and then Yori's going to get kidnapped, and then Samura's going to fall at the sky. One way or another, or somewhere along those lines in the middle of CHIIHIRO and crew getting back shots, Samura's going to fall at the sky. Somehow, Samura will fall from the heavens. I'm telling you, especially considering we saw that eye. Last chapter, it literally ended with the shot of the building with Yori being watched over by Samura. And if that doesn't mean Samura's tracing the amounts of spirit energy that pop up around her, just in case anything happens to her, I don't know what else that means. Meaning that the moment the Hishaku show up, or the moment the Masumi show up and start using any sort of special abilities, some gonna go down with Samura popping out the sky. Because I think Samura staying patient for that long doesn't really make sense. Especially when he's watching his daughter. Because, you know, he cares. Hey, like I said, it's the one weakness of a mad god. So, you know, he's not stupid enough to ignore it. You're gonna pay some close attention. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into chapter 62, Yori. Oh, speaking of Yori. Waking up. Let's see. Bring. That 7 a.m. wake up. I understand. Not yet. Good morning. Did you sleep well? So like, did she get like randomly adopted by somebody? It looks like she's dreaming of her memories with Samura though. But let's see. Did you sleep well? That's my mom. Is that a yes or no? My dad left before I was born. My mom raised me all by herself. If only you knew, Yori. If only you knew the key to the power struggle you held. Why are we calling him Johnny Hishaku? I don't get that. I keep seeing one guy in the comments call him Johnny Hishaku. But Yura, he's gonna use you well, Yori. Trust me, your daddy ain't leave you before your birth. In fact, at least from what it sounds like, the Masumi did it 3 years ago. And obviously, I can't tell exactly how old Yori is, but I'm assuming she's possibly youngest, 12, or oldest, considering she's still there. Well, no, 18 probably all oldest. I highly doubt that, because I think she's probably around the same age as CHIIHIRO. And with that being the case, it looks like they just complete straight wiped her memories. I'm guessing someone did spend time with her and like was living with her previously. But then again, no, because I forget, what is it established how long ago Samura and his wife got divorced? I'm not sure. I generally do forget. So maybe this is true. Maybe she did leave. But I'm assuming, considering she's having like lingering memories of Samura, that's clearly what this opening panel is. I do believe she met him. She was likely living with him, maybe had shared custody. But ultimately, thanks to the Masumi spell, was forgotten. Or those memories were deeply laden and suppressed in her, considering she's still remembering something of them. But let's see. That's my mom. My dad left before I was born. My mom raised me all by herself. Oh, how horrible. Yeah. At a kabuki performance on the afternoon of the 9th, an attacker killed multiple people. Hey! in his defense, he was being gazed. He was being gazed to the moon and back. Well, you want him to get back shots? Okay, admittedly, I understand though, and I do like that. One of my favorite things that an author can do. Hokuto Sensei is really good with this. In fact, it's one of the main parts of this narrative: perception and how certain actions of certain people are viewed. But I love when we see the main character or major characters who we think are super duper cool when they do all their really cool things from the perspective of your normal person. I love Goku. If I saw Goku out my window blasting a Kamehameha and destroying a planet, or he doesn't destroy planets, he never has. But still, like, if I saw half the stuff that Goku did out my window, I'd be terrified. Be terrified. And of course, Kagurabachi is a lot more grounded, shockingly enough, than Dragon Ball. So if I was also sitting there on a TV or in front of the TV and saw one guy fall from the heavens and drop like 20 people wielding a sword, I'd be like, oh, like, yeah, the terror hits. And I'm glad that the mangaka know that, and I know that in universe they have other characters see it. That's real good stuff. Let's see. If you think that's bad, imagine what your daddy did. Okay, but you don't know that. Let's see. Oh, but the thing I wonder, so she, and I'm assuming this is most likely her actual mom. I don't think maybe the Masumi, when they erase her memories, put her under adoption with a fake mom. Or what I'm assuming is the Masumi didn't just perform the ritual on Yori, but likely on her mother as well. If I had to hazard a guess, possibly. But then again, notably, only in the records it showed that Yori herself is gone. Yori Sabara, she's dead, but not necessarily the mother. She may still be alive. So maybe this isn't her actual mother. I actually don't know. That's interesting. I wonder how far the spell goes. It's kind of like the Doctor Strange spell from No Way Home. Like, how much does that really alter? Like birth records, medical records, like diplomas, certificates, anything. Like when Peter Parker was erased from reality, like everything. Because that man doesn't have a social security number. Like, how does this work? The same thing here. I wonder how the Masumi spell worked. And anyone who's directly connected to Yori, how did that interact? Is this truly her mother, or is this some random stranger that kind of looks like her? Well, let's see. Have a good day. Basically, it was an ordinary morning, except that violence was on the rise. If only you knew. If only you knew what your daddy did, what your daddy's apprentice did, okay, let's see. Yo. And 3 days earlier, a weird thing. Oh, so they can see it. But then again, I guess, like, what do you do about that? what do you do about that? Like, if I was just chilling and I looked up and I just saw, like, a massive pair of owl eyes in the sky, I'd just be like, oh, huh. I don't make enough money to move out of here. Then I get paranoid, I guess. And I just keep looking up and making sure it's there, like, huh? Even, you know what? The funny thing is, if I just saw it for, like, a split second and it disappeared, I'd still be concerned. I'd be like, what? What was that? So they're all pretty chill about it. But then again, this is a well-known world of magic. Like, magic isn't, it's secret, as in not everyone can do it, but it is well understood, and obviously the Enchanted Blades themselves are a part of public history. So, like, it's clear that, to some degree, everyone just knows magic, and magic things be happening. So, and obviously the specifics of the Enchanted Blades and their abilities are likely not too well spread out, but the fact that the Enchanted Blades existed is pretty well known. Let's see. 3 days earlier, a weird thing had blocked out the sky. Of course, when it first showed up, there was a big fuss. Long time no see. For 2 days, they canceled school. That's the thing, though. I'm guessing, and I see something about the Kabunabi being mentioned, but I guess they can't really do anything about that. Like, once again, what do? Do you say, hey, ignore the big bad thing in the sky? You can't do that. It's going to be sitting there, and obviously people are going to ask questions. And at the same time, you can't really stop it. Like, what are you going to do? Blot out the sky with something else? Like, put up a fake sky that probably take too much magic? Or is not even possible in the first place? So I do get the struggle where they're like, you kind of just got to adapt to it if it's going to be there. The Kabanami reported that it's not dangerous, so we'll resume classes. It is dangerous! We can't do sports! As long as it's not raining, you can actually probably do sports better. Let's see. The Kabanami? Sorcerers sure are freaky. What's their deal, anyway? Other than that, things are pretty much normal. Nothing but... shoot, it just hit me. But just the idea that, and I guess this is the thing, right? I gotta imagine, if I were to drag a person from like the 1600s and bring them here, they're like, hey, what's that in the sky? And they're like, whoa, oh yeah, I slept good last night. What are you doing? But if I were to just point up to the sky and be like, hey, look at that, and they saw a plane, or to like take them on a plane, which is pretty normal in our everyday life now, they'd be like, oh, what is this? So in a world of magic, stuff like this probably pops off all the time. Like, clearly there's like regular stuff about it, like they cancel school, so it's not totally regular, but the fact that school resumed after just 2 days, they're like, yeah, whatever, it's there, gotta deal with it, can't stop your education. It's so clear that this world is much more adjusted to magic than ours would ever be, because I don't know, school will be canceled forever until that thing goes away. Let's see. No, nothing but this guy copied CHIIHIRO's scar, bro. No, hold on. No, this world is over. I can't believe I was. Do you see those keyblades in the back? I was and still am an edgy kid. I get it. I get it. Do you see the fit? Do you peep the fit? This is all black. It's all okay. The gray drawing bit. This is all black. I've always been emo. I will forever be emo. Always, what is it, like Chunibyo, like whatever, what do they call it? Like, that's always in my heart and core. I get it, man. I never got that. I never went that far though. I never like drew like fake scars or something like that. That always seemed like a step too far. This world is over. That's what that thing in the sky means. I can feel it in my bones. Let's see, dude, you're a ray of sunshine. It could have. What's that on your face? Oh, I wonder. Oh. It was there when I woke up after I drew it last night. A Sharpie marker. I get it. You're imitating that guy who attacked the Kabuki performance, which is crazy. I don't know. I never, like, I know people who did that though. Like when something bad happened, people like start like dressing up or imitating them. I'm like, why would you do that? That was an act of violence. You go to a public school. Do you think they're gonna? And they'd always get in trouble too. I'm like, they'd get in trouble the first time, and then they'd repeat offend. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I mean, there are some people who do get away with it. It was like subtle, but I was like, you put that on your face? You wore that you wore that man or that woman's entire fit? What is wrong with you? I was like, oh, it was there when I woke up. Oh, I get it. You're imitating that guy who attacked the Kabuki performance. It's proof of my mission. Dude, give it up. Very soon, our lives will be turned upside down, and the fate of the world will be in my hands. You are half right. Your lives are about to be turned upside down by the literal exact same guy who attacked the Kabuki performance, or attacked the Kabuki performance, quote unquote. But you are not the big. Unfortunately, in this case, you are literally like, I do occasionally find myself saying that now to like people like, Buckaroo, that you do. I'm sorry, the world, as far as I know, does not revolve around you. But in this case, you are literally not the main character. This is not your Kagurabachi, bro. Let's see. Boys are so stupid. I mean, as a boy, yes. Have you seen me struggle with basic reading? Let's see. He was pretty young, right? Around our age, he was kind of cool. I don't know. I don't really idolize it. Like, maybe, I guess it's weird, right? Because it's just like, hey, man, aren't you a guy who, like, reads and reviews violent shonen manga? Yeah. So I guess I do technically, in a sense, idolize violence, but, like, I never got idolizing real life violence. Like, yeah, cool, Goku, punch that man in the mouth. Yeah, cool, Naruto, hit that man with a Rasengan. Yeah, cool, Luffy, blow up his guts? What does Luffy do? I know so much about One Piece. I don't know what, like, punch him real hard, Luffy. I guess once again, it's just more punching and like advanced conqueror Tommy. It's like, damn, is there insides, Luffy? But I never got the idea of like, oh yeah, I love the look of a man taking another man's life. No, not really, or at least not like in real life. I don't get encouraging it, but of course, you know, our universe. I was like, yeah, he is cool. Oh, so you are copying him? That was obvious. Let's see. Dude, that guy's a murderer. That's messed up. I I said it before and I'll say it again. If only you knew what your daddy did. Well, that's the exact reason he's going out, slaughtering all his fellow people who take lives. But if only you knew what your daddy did, Yori. That's messed up. Oh, bro immediately was like, wait, man, never mind. I can't look edgy in front of the huzz. But I was like, couldn't sleep again? Yeah. Did you have that dream? Yeah, but I can't remember it. That is the worst, right? Like, notably, I don't know about y'all, but my dreams will, like, they will insta-fade. They will, like, I will wake up remembering a lot of them, and then unless even when I go to, like, immediately write down what happened in the dream, I will forget it. The only things I consistently remember are, like, neutral sleeping mental events, which I wouldn't really call dreams, and nightmares. Like, it has to be, like, on the or typically, I'd say even the neutral sleep events were probably leading into nightmares. Those are the only things I remember. Luckily enough, I don't have those as much as I used to. And whenever I do, I tend to forget them, like, later in the day anyway. But I don't remember dreams. But in this case, it's interesting. So, looks like the spell was nowhere near perfect. Because presumably, she's remembering her memories with Samura. But then again, But then I wonder, do the enchanted blades cause mutations? Like, I wonder if her interference with his magic is just because the Masumi spell is imperfect, or if because she's the direct child of Samura who had a bunch of exposure to magical elements and an enchanted blade. Or maybe she herself just has high magical potential, something like that. I do wonder what that is. Let's see. Yeah, but I can't remember it. Did you really dream about that? Yes, it's something important. Yes, definitely. It's something important. But this is the first time it's been 3 days in a row. Oh, I wonder if it has anything to do with the big old pair of owl eyes in the sky. Let's see. It started 3 days ago. Oh, okay. So at least they're acknowledging. That's when the sky got weird. I wonder if it's connected. Oh, Yori. It's connected. All right. We'll see. Woo. Yeah. I'm sorry. I keep hitting like the most edgy emotions, but I gotta do it. Yeah. It's a sign. You've been chosen too. Oh, well, and ironically enough, once again, he is actually correct. Only half right, though. He's not two. She's the only one that's been chosen. A sign? Ikura, would you shut up? I get it. Lots of things cause insomnia. Like stress. Oh, well, actually, no, he's talking serious. Oh, he's talking serious now, so I'll give him a normal voice. A lot of things cause insomnia. Like stress. Or if something's bothering you. Oh, you're suddenly all scientific? Shockingly enough, I'm one of those people too. Like, I love talking about, like, memes and fake stuff and fiction, but I will also be like, oh, your head's hurting? Have you drank water today? Did you eat? Have you been taking care of your body? Did you get a full night's rest? Like, I will go from, yeah, here's power scaling to, did you sleep at night? Oh, you didn't? That's why you're in pain. Go to bed. If you have the capability to go to bed. That's why I always like, drink your water, gosh darn it. But let's see. Well, duh. Something's bothering all of us. The sun's blocked out. It's a downer. In fact, that actually is that is huge then. The whole sun's blocked out? I mean, I guess, but darn. And he's been maintaining that for 3 days? Man, Samura, how much juice do you got? How much raw energy do you have? Is this all the blade? Is this all the raw blade's power? Or is Samura having to maintain this personally? Do you even sleep, Samura? Like, what happens? Are there nappy wappy intervals? Or does it like shock wake you up whenever there's a high enough spirit energy concentration? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, but frankly, really, when I tell you I can't read, where did I get frankly out of really? They just both end in what? But let's see. Really, what's up with the sky? Good question. Yeah, so they did spend time. But interesting though. It looks like maybe this, but I mean, maybe it's just her remembering her earliest memories with him. And like maybe like that's what's unlocking first. But at least based on what the Masumi said, they ended up chaining her. But then again, who knows? Maybe it is the case where he only spent time with her when she was young, then was drafted into the war, and then got the enchanted blade, then went off, ended up getting divorced with his wife because of the war, and then wasn't given custody of his daughter because his daughter was put under protection for her own safety. And then that's when he used the Masumi. I'm guessing? I don't know. Let's see. The lock? Yeah, so this is essentially, this lock is a representation of the Masumi spell. Huh. Oh, what's wrong, Yori? What was that? Hey, what if What if the sky is having some kind of weird effects on only me? Well, see, the thing is, she's right. So I won't give her the emo voice, but it's gonna sound like it. That's you're letting this baloney freak you out. You're letting this baloney freak you out. You want to join the battle for our fates and our destiny. I'm sorry. Huh? Forget I said anything. Well, it's natural that thing's freaking people out. Let's get something sweet after school. Stress release. As a fellow man who enjoys a sweet treat, I respect her game. I respect her hustle. Let's get something sweet after school. Stress release. Uh-oh, spaghetti. Wait. I thought, never mind. CHIIHIRO, I'm sorry. Unless CHIIHIRO and crew are like right outside their classroom door, he showed up on his own, entirely independently. How did he know? Well, I guess he maybe just took a guess. Like, let's see. She's supposed to be how old at this time? Probably goes to this school based on this, right? We'll take it. Because I guess that's the thing. Samura's not being subtle. So maybe, I thought CHIIHIRO and the Masumi were going to sell the bag. But maybe Samura's dumb behind sold the bag. Because of course she's going to be in one of these areas. All they had to do, because obviously Samura doesn't have them all over Japan. He probably has a limited amount of them. So like, you just got to keep checking which one of these, and then look for a woman who remotely resembles Samura. And of course, there definitely are people who don't look like their parents. Like, I don't really look like my dad. I'm a carbon copy of my mother. Like, that mom with a pencil is literally just me. Or I'm literally just her. But male. Like that is kind of what happened. But I don't look like my dad. So maybe that's the only issue they run into. But in case, go to any area that would have a woman about her age, or a girl about her age, have some similar details with Samura, and follow the big old owl eyes in the sky. So yeah, Samura may have sold the bag on his own daughter that he's trying to protect. Only thing is though, now that this guy's here and has likely a very, well then again, maybe he won't need to, ooh, that's a curse though. Considering it's only meant to track high, possibly enchanted blade levels of spirit energy, it's entirely likely that maybe, just maybe, Samura won't be able to pick it up, because I doubt he'll have to use too much raw spiritual energy in order to capture Yori, right? Like, she's just a regular person right now, so she may be cooked. Let's see. Yeah. He's like, hey, you kind of can't bring that sword on here. Darn it! He said, I can do what? Here, hold this. And then split him straight down the middle. Boom! Get down! Boom! Oh, wow. What year is this class? Oh, second year. Bingo! He's like, first leave. Got it. Ow. Oh, shoot. Blood. The battle. It's here. What's wrong? What's wrong with your name? What's your name? I already forgot it. What is it? Iruka? Not Iruka. That's Naruto's father's name. What's up? What is this guy's name? Can you shut up? He literally just said, can you shut up? Want to join the battle? Forget I said anything. What is his name? I want to give him due respect to his name. Not Iruka. Ikura. That's why I said Iruka, because it's a reverse. It's Ikura. Ikura, what's wrong, bro? I thought you wanted to join the battle. I thought you were Digi-destined, bro. I'm looking for Samura. What class is she in? Oh, okay. But they presumably changed her last name too. But I'll admit, yeah, this guy, he got combo clean design. I'm looking for Samura. What class is she in? Sorry, Urha. I'm just giving him your voice. Womp womp. Shouldn't have died. But let's see. Huh? Samura. She wouldn't be using that name, you idiot. And all the photos we have are altered. It's pointless to ask. So yeah, so they just hunt. They're like one by one. Then again, I wonder how they're going to identify her. What? So how do we find her? Like I said. Ow! Sorry. We have Samura's blood. We find the one who tastes the same. Ew? Nasty? Disgusting? What if these kids have, well, I mean, no, you can inherit some. That's nasty. And taste the same, but wouldn't it be, I guess if it has a slight similar, but like, does blood taste different? Well, maybe, it's probably possibly related to her magic. But like, huh? that's an interesting way of tracking. I hope you're immune to all poisons or like possible things that exist within their bloodstreams. That's kind of nasty. Like that's a little. It's a little. I wouldn't want to have to track people by that method. Kind of sucks. Let's see. We have Samura's blood. We find the one who tastes the same. It's not this one. That'll take forever. So we get all the kids together in one place. No killing girls, because they could be our target. Oh no, Ikura's gonna die. Ikura's gonna die. Let's see. Huh? What? What are you talking about? Oh no, he's normal now. What are you talking about? Killing people? You're gonna kill someone who's smashing that glass. Oh really? Oh really, Ikura? He could have? You don't say. Let's see. Oh my god, that moron! If they find this Samura person, they'll leave. That idiot is trying to act cool. They'll... Oh, Yori, if only you knew you were that Samura person. We can kill the boys, right? Oh, sure. Just not a single care in the world. What's wrong? Ikura, this is it. This is the battle. You've been drafted, bro. You've been drafted. Here. I'll even give you a blade. It's not enchanted, but at least it looks cool. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Darn. So she moved pretty quick. Ikura, you're trash, my chief. You're trash. You were supposed to be the savior. You were supposed to be drafted to the battle and put your life on the line. You got saved by someone. They were lucky. I mean, obviously, plot convenience. Like, of course, they're gonna immediately find her, but still. Yeah. So it looks like Samura. It didn't end up being CHIIHIRO and crew. Samura sold the bag himself. Yo. Wow. She's like. Wasn't expecting one of them to sacrifice. And I was like, yeah, I'll blame him. If something like that happened, I'd be out the nearest window. I'd like straight. Like back when I was in school, I remember when things were getting crazy when it first happened and certain things were getting sprayed. Like I was real honest with all my homies. I was like, I'm no hero. I've thought of a way to get out of this building through every single window. I may not make it to the ground in one piece. But I'm not staying in this room if something like that ever happens. And we all agreed. Not a single one of us were going to save each other. At least we were all honest with each other. There's no one was willing to become a martyr. No one was willing to become a hero. No one was willing to become a statistic. And like, sure, we played along with lockdown drills. But if it came with the announcements, this is a real situation. Someone is in here spraying the place up. We were gone. We were not becoming sitting down. We refused. We refused. Like, I even knew, because they're like high story, like the building I went to high school in had like 6 stories. Even from the 6th-story floor, I was like, no. I know, because it was like stacked buildings. Like, it wasn't like just one big tall building. It was stacked buildings. So like there was one place that I had one class that was on the 6th floor, but then there was a class I had on the 3rd floor. So I thought of every single time there was a window in one of those buildings, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go out there, down there, down there, down there. I'd like play like ladders and just go down. Anything to survive. But let's see. No killing girls. She trusted that enough to jump in. I mean, probably not. She probably didn't like trust it, but she was like, hey, she's just a good person at heart. Now taste her blood. Let's see. You got guts, kid. Why? That's for standing up. That's for standing up for us. But seriously, cut it out. You'll die. He's still gonna get Ikura anyway, bro. Cool value and sacrifice. He's still gonna give Ikura back shots. Let's see. Check her blood. If she's not Samura's daughter, we can kill her. He's like, you got guts. Well, gosh darn it. I was gonna get some blood on my blade. I've been itching for it. Let's see. It's over. Why? Why is this happening? No. Oh! What's good, gang? He's so small. He's so tiny. But hey. My brain was... I've been playing Marvel Rivals recently. So my brain almost screamed, armed and dangerous! Even though I don't play Bucky. But small and dangerers. Let's see. Excuse me. Huh? Oh, okay, so he went in with a regular sword. Okay, CHIIHIRO go for the top off. Okay. Okay, let's see. Does he whiff? He whiffs. There's no way he doesn't. CHIIHIRO with the okay. Hit with the block of the sentry. I see you. Huh? Huh? Yori? Wait, what? What do you want? You're crazy, you know that. just to let you know, it is literally my job to save your life. But you are absolutely insane. We're gonna shred them all. Like father, like daughter, I guess. The seal's breaking down. They must have picked up the signal, but they can't pinpoint her identity. Oh, okay, so the seal itself, okay, so it is wearing off. Interesting. But what caused it? Was that legit because someone's interference, or was it just like, do you need to re-up it every 3 years? Interesting. Let's see. A kid? Someone, he needs to start explaining himself. They know she's around here, right? But why is the seal breaking down? Yeah, that's the thing I'm wondering too. Let's see. Has to be something external. The influence of the owl? That can't be it. This girl has no memory of Samura. There's nothing that could be triggering it. Unless it was the sight of the enchanted blade, maybe? Maybe seeing the enchanted blade in action was like a trigger, or maybe it is Samura. Who knows? Let's see. What on earth? 3 days ago. No. Or if something's bothering you. All this time there was something, like I was forgetting something important. Yep. Yori. If you know something, please tell me. He's like, oh shoot, you should know. Her memory of Samura is completely sealed. But if unconsciously, she herself is trying to break the seal. Mr. Samura, don't underestimate young people. Okay, so wow. But still, I think it's because of the owl. Like, I think that was what triggered something. Because it's interesting. Of course, it's impressive that through sheer force of will, she's overriding a magic seal. That is actually very impressive. But still, I think there is some sort of external trigger, whether it be, well, it clearly can't be CHIIHIRO's attack, because that happened. And nothing really changed from it. That was today. But still, for that to be breaking down now, I think it's because she saw the owl, and that maybe the presence of his spirit energy, even if she subconsciously noticed it, the presence of his spirit energy reawoke the idea of Samura in her head, and it's starting to break down the seal, because now she's trying to figure out, wait, what am I forgetting? Because of that lingering presence. I feel like it'd be really random if just coincidentally, as the thing appeared, she herself coincidentally started to remember Samura. I feel like it is linked. We'll explain later. In any case, we know who the Hishaku are after. They're coming after you. Sorry, young lady. Life is going to be different for a while. Starting now, you're under the Masumi's protection. Okay. So honestly, a W chapter. And I say it's a W chapter for a very specific reason. It's a W chapter because it didn't go the way I expected it to go. And that's the one thing I'll keep giving Hokuto Sensei. I really thought it was going to be the Masumi and CHIIHIRO that were accidentally going to sell the bag and give up the information to the Hishaku of Samura's location, of Yori's location, because they were hunting her down, and ultimately it was going to be them tracking the Masumi and CHIIHIRO. Like, ultimately, they overestimated their ability to stay hidden and were being tracked by the Hishaku. But no, it was actually the Hishaku who were tracking the signal of the seal that they got somehow, yes. And probably in combination with Samura watching over this area in particular, and then the information that they had of what Samura's daughter should be like, to all come in there and attack at that moment. Thing is, though, now that they're here, and I'm talking everyone being here, Samura, are you going to follow this guy? I'm assuming the main reason we don't see any sorcery, we're just seeing a lot of raw physical feats, is in order to make sure they don't trigger him. Because he's only likely watching through spirit energy amounts. But that's the thing. I wonder if he's ever going to directly engage. Because he knows. He knows where his daughter is. That's why he has the thing here. So I wonder if he's even like paying extra attention here to watch in and will pop in. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave like father, like daughter. Like father, like daughter, in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching. If you don't, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on every videos that come to the channel. Also, you don't have a Picture down below where you support me for as low as $1 a month. I want to do exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions to the series I have to review, ad free variations of all my videos, and become a $25 patron or a $25 member. You can order whatever video you want. Also, I have a link to my co-fighting section down below. You can drop 5 beans for a short video, 20 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with a Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Brandon Payne, Glacier XE, and G Prosper. And then I'd like to give a big old thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, Igneo Lind, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our Ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly Euchia, and Yuki Alla. Then I'd like to give a big old gargantuan thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give a big gargantuan thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Overlord Zero, Joaquin Munoz, and Item Okami. And I'd like to give a final gargantuan, supersized, sweet mother of mercy, that kidney will be yours one day, or the Black Myth video, whichever comes first, possibly both. That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.